Acts 17, 1-4. When Paul and his companions had passed through Amphipolis and Apollonia, they came to Thessalonica, where there was a Jewish synagogue. As was his custom, Paul went into the synagogue, and on 3 Sabbath days he reasoned with them from the Scriptures, explaining and proving that the Messiah had to suffer and rise from the dead. "This Jesus I am proclaiming to you is the Messiah," he said. Some of the Jews were persuaded and joined Paul and Silas, as did a large number of God-fearing Greeks and quite a few prominent women. Paul, Silas, and now Timothy do a 100-mile road trip from Philippi to Thessalonica through a couple of other cities. And when they get to Thessalonica, they find a huge urban metropolis, the second largest in Greece, actually not only then, but also now. It was built on the legacy of Alexander the Great and steeped in political history and government. The Romans colonized it about 167 years before Jesus, and at the time of this church planting, it had local autonomy, meaning they erred more on the Greek side than the Roman, and we'll see some of that reaction in the next video. Verse 4 tells us a number of prominent women jumped on board the gospel train. The fact that Luke flags this is in sync with historical evidence like several ancient inscriptions that tell us Macedonian women played a major role in social and civic influence. Therefore, it made sense that those same gifts continue in the church. A quick note on traveling. That 100-mile journey I mentioned earlier on foot is about a 3-day trek. Luke gives no details about the travel, but that's a lot for 3 guys traveling through sometimes hostile areas with a message that almost got them killed a couple of times already. At this point, Paul's back is thrashed with lash scars, but he keeps going because the good news is too precious to sit still.